This is the Great Nicobar Island in the Indian Ocean. The government could end up cutting 1 crore trees here to build a mega development project that many fear could also wipe out the island's native Shompen tribe, which has less than 230 members left. Hi, I'm Vaishnavi Rathore and I traveled to the island to find out what its tribal communities feel about these upcoming changes. It took me a 30-hour ship journey from Port Blair to get to Campbell Bay, the headquarters of the island. Here, I met many people from the Nicobarese tribe who used to live in the coastal villages until the 2004 tsunami swept their homes away. The government resettled them in colonies, but people still go back to the coast to plant coconut trees. They told me they want to return to their villages, but they now fear they might permanently lose some of their ancestral lands to the development project. When members of the tribe brought up these fears in public consultation, the government representatives told them that none of the areas will be impacted. But then they saw the map of the project and realized this was not true. The Nicobarese are deeply anxious, but none of them wanted to appear on camera or even be quoted because they don't want to risk losing the government support on which they depend. I could not meet the Shompens because they live in the forest and remain largely uncontacted. But Professor Vishvajit Pandya, an anthropologist, did meet the Shompens. He was asked by Niti Aayog to document views of the tribal community on developing tourism on the island. The Shompens made it clear they don't want the government to cut their forests. The government claims that the project won't affect them, but a local official told me wherever the forest is cut, the Shompens will be impacted. 18% of the island's forest is going to be cut. India's former Environment Minister Jairam Ramesh has said this could potentially result in the genocide of the Shompen. Those who run retail businesses believe that they will gain from the economic opportunities that would come with the project. But they told me that they were negotiating for higher compensation rates for the land and coconut plantations they were about to lose. Even the ecological costs of the project are immense. For instance, this is the Galathea Bay, a crucial nesting site in India for the giant leatherback turtles, a species that's been around since the time of dinosaurs. The bay used to be a wildlife sanctuary. In fact, in January 2021, the Environment Ministry listed it as an important marine turtle habitat. But 6 days later, it denotified the sanctuary to allow the government to build a transshipment seaport here. Reporting on the island, I tried to visit the Galathea Bay, but the road in the area was barely passable in the rain. I also spotted the long-tailed macaque, a species endemic to the Nicobar Islands, which means it's not found anywhere else. Neither is the megapod bird or the Nicobar shrew. These are also threatened by this project. It's clear that to build this large-scale infrastructure, the government will have to cut down a vast expanse of lush tropical forest. Its own estimate is that almost 1 million trees will be cut for the project. But a rainforest ecologist told me that this is a huge underestimate. He did his own calculations based on the available data of tree density and found that the number of trees could be as high as 10 million or 1 crore. This includes old growth trees, ferns, mangroves, fruit trees, many of which are endemic. A bureaucrat described the Great Nicobar project as an alternative to Hong Kong. But the question that many are asking is, at what cost?